What's up, everybody? Long time no see. I just want to make a quick little update video, and I wanted to let you guys know some really good tips. The reason I haven't made a video in a while is because the Kratom stopped working for me, pretty much completely. So finally, I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm just tapering way down. Every time I've tapered in the past, I just taper down to like 3 grams, 2.5 grams. I used stem and vein before with not too much success, but at the same time I didn't taper. I only tapered down to 2.5 grams. So I'm just gonna keep tapering, and the reason why it's become so easy is because phenibut makes it a walk in the park. What you got to do is you got to have agmatine sulfate. You have to have the agmatine. You take 750 milligrams. You might be a little bit different, but this is what absolutely works for me. I have my doses dialed in with phenibut and the agmatine. But agmatine will never hurt you. It's only an amino acid. It's good for you. So you take the 750 milligrams of the agmatine, wait a half hour, take your phenibut. Now, for me, I take 2.5 grams of phenibut. My tolerance hasn't really rose to 2.5 grams. My tolerance just started at 2.5 grams. The first time I took a gram, and it was super powerful. But the very next time, a gram didn't do shit. 1.5 grams didn't do shit. 2 grams is really subtle, and 2.5 grams is my sweet spot. And I don't know if it's the agmatine. What I do know about the agmatine is it potentiates phenibut unbelievably well. It's supposed to potentiate kratom, but I haven't really noticed that too much. But the phenibut, it definitely potentiates. You have to try it. You will be blown away. So anyways, I take the 750 milligrams of agmatine. Half hour later, I take my 2.5 grams of phenibut. I've taken phenibut for 5 days in a row with absolutely no hangover or withdrawal. At all. I'm not a little bit depressed. I don't have a little bit of anxiety on the 6th day. I literally have no hangover, no withdrawal, no hangover at all. Maybe that's the agmatine. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. But in 5 days, you can really do a number on your tapering. You know, if you drop a gram per dose per day, you know what I'm saying? You can get down from 7 to 2 grams. If you wanted to, you could take the phenibut one more day, get down to 1 gram. Now, my issue is, lately I've needed the phenibut for other things in life. Like my new job. A lot of family events. And I'm really thankful for phenibut because Xanax never worked for me. None of the benzos ever really helped my anxiety. They just made me drowsy and kind of depressed. But phenibut, I don't get drowsy at first for like the first 8 hours. Then I get a nice, like, sleepy, I don't know, I like it. But I get like energy. And it totally demolishes my anxiety. I fucking love it. But I don't love it in the way that I love kratom, where I wouldn't say I'm addicted to phenibut. I'm definitely not addicted to it, but I wouldn't say I find it that mentally addicting. I really don't know why. On paper, you would think I would definitely find it addicting because I have anxiety and it really ruins my life in a lot of aspects. And you would think something that totally gets rid of it would be, you know, one and done kind of deal. But I only ever have the urge to take it when I'm in anxiety-provoking situations. And even though my anxiety can be severe, it is very situational. So that probably has a lot to do with it. And I would imagine if I had general anxiety, it'd probably be an issue. But mine's more of a social anxiety in certain situations. It never used to be with family. Um, a couple years ago, I didn't have anxiety at all. I was on the opposite side of the spectrum. Super confident. Man, my life was fucking awesome. And then, I don't know, somehow I let fear seep into my life, and now it's like a daily fucking struggle. But, so yeah, 750 milligrams of Agmatine. It may potentiate the kratom. It definitely potentiates the, phenibut. And phenibut potentiates the kratom for sure. And that has a lot to do with it, because when I take my phenibut, uh, I can take a small dose of kratom and I definitely feel it. After the phenibut's kicked in, and then I take the kratom, I'm not saying it's going to be super, super strong, but if you're not feeling it, you will feel it. Like I said, phenibut supposedly has a pretty nasty withdrawal, but I haven't experienced it. I've taken 2.5 grams a day for 5 days in a row, and with no hangover effects. So I'm not disputing that there is withdrawal and that it can be addicting, but if you're responsible, you're gonna be just fine. Um, Most people would say 5 days in a row isn't very responsible, but I didn't just jump to 5 days. I did 1 day on, 1 day off. Then later I would try 2 days on, 1 day off. Then 3 days on, 1 day off, and 2 days off. I've been taking it a lot lately because I've been wanting, I've been needing a little help with my new job. I've been needing the help with my anxiety at my new job. But now I'm also taking it for the kratom taper. And from now on, every time I do a kratom taper, it will always be with phenibut. But now that I'm getting settled into my job, I'm not going to need the phenibut anymore for work. I'm going to take it some days at work, but I'm not going to absolutely have to have it like I do right now. Basically, I've been training. Yesterday or Wednesday was my first official day. But when you're training, you're like with your fucking, the guy above you. And you want to look good, you want to feel good, you want to be sharp. So yeah, but now I'm running the show, so I don't really need to worry about that anymore. What else? I got SoCal sending some shit out right now. I've never tried them, and I've been wanting to try them for a long time, so I should be able to do a review on them. I got a few other reviews that haven't done yet, and I'll have to get caught up on, because I'm thinking the kratom's going to start working real soon here. Working well. And I'm not going to give up till it works well. I can't keep doing this shit where I taper down 2.5 grams, and then the next 2 days I'm back up to fucking 7 grams, and then it's over. I got to figure out what I need to do to get that shit down for good. So, now's the time to do it. Alright, we'll see y'all later.